Yo, how's it going guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's review is going to be on this Sideshow Grogu that I've been waiting to get for, forever. I got this from America because they were super expensive for some reason to buy in the UK, these Sideshow Grogu's. And yeah, I just decided to get one like imported all the way from America. So it was a bit annoying because I didn't actually realise I was going to have to pay a customs fee, and then with the customs fee it ended up basically almost the same price as if I had bought it from someone in the UK. So it didn't really work out like the smartest move in the world buying this from America and shipping it, because I did pay a shipping fee on eBay, but then you have to pay a customs fee when it arrives, and yeah, I didn't realise that. I'm so dumb, I didn't realise I had to pay a customs fee. And now I'm glad I know, because I've got loads of stuff coming from Etsy for future reviews on some sauce and some things I've got coming, and now I'm ready for a customs fee. So yeah, that's something I wasn't aware of. But anyway, let's get into this and open up this Sideshow Grogu. This is the original Sideshow Grogu. It's not the newer one they've done. So yeah, I wanted to get this one first because I remember when I did my first YouTube video for this channel, I said I was going to compare my Hot Toys Grogu to the Sideshow one, and I never did it because it just took ages to arrive. So yeah, now I have it here. Let's open this up and see what this looks like. Alright, so first impressions looking at the box. I think this is slightly bigger than the box for the Hot Toys one that I got. I think this one, the Sideshow one, is a bigger box. I mean, it feels heavier than the other one did, but it might not be. But yeah, it does seem a bit bulkier. This looks so good. That's strange. There's a card in it that says, "Congratulations on acquiring the asset." The asset. Good boy. So I think with this one you can't change the facial expressions like you can on the other Grogu, so it'll be interesting to see what I think of that. Alright, so we've got the base. That is really hefty. That's a lot heavier than the base on the Hot Toys Grogu. That one's like hollow plastic. This is really chunky, heavy. I like that. Right. That looks really good. So first impressions, I might be wrong. I don't think this looks as good as the Hot Toys one straight off the bat. So just taking it straight out the packaging and just looking at it immediately, my first impression is that his cheeks are too rosy. Like it looks like it's been like slapped in the face. Like Grogu's been like repeatedly like, "How can you slap?" bitch slapped in the face. I don't know how it picks up on camera, but he looks really red. Like he's got like cranberries or like raspberries all over his cheeks. So it looks good, and for the price it cost me, which was that much, I think this is a really nice piece. But my first reaction straight away, seeing this out of the box, is that his cheeks are just too red. You know, I might over time change my opinion on that, but immediately his cheeks look so red. If I compare him to the Hot Toys Grogu, have them side by side, it's weird. This is the Sideshow Grogu, and this is the Hot Toys Grogu. Let's take him off the base. They're roughly the same size. There's a lot less hair on the head of the Sideshow one. The Sideshow one's got a little bit of hair on top, but not too much, whereas the Hot Toys one's got a lot more hair on the back of the head, and on the head in general, I've noticed. This one technically is a statue because the parts don't come off like they do on the Hot Toys one. The Hot Toys one, you can replace the ears, the hands, the feet. You can change the way he's sitting or standing. But with the Sideshow one, you can't move any of the parts at all, so the hands don't move. It's literally a statue, which doesn't really bother me, but the cheeks are bothering me. Now, if you look at the cheeks on the new one I just got to the Sideshow, and you look at the cheeks on my Hot Toys one, they're still very red, but they kind of blend in a bit more. They're not like really overly, almost like blood red, like they are on the Sideshow one. Alright, so look at the robes now as well. So I don't want to be biased because the Hot Toys one is the first one I got, and it's the first video I did for the channel, so I don't want to automatically think it's better. And I did give it a 10 when I did my review. And the Sideshow one, it is really nice. I think the eyes are smaller, and his head is slightly more squished than on the Hot Toys one. The Hot Toys one's head is a little bit more round, I would say, whereas it's a little bit more like rectangular on the Sideshow one. The nose is basically the same. Yeah, the pattern on the cheeks is a lot more like throughout the cheek, and a slightly like duller, less obvious shade on the Hot Toys one, whereas on the Sideshow one, it really looks like he's been in the cranberries, which I don't hate, but it struck me straight away when I opened it. Oops. It struck me immediately when I opened it. I was like, damn, those cheeks are red, boy. And the hair on the head does look a bit thinner and a bit more like poorly done. Very minimally, but the hair on this one, so that's the Sideshow, I would say isn't as good as the hair on the Hot Toys one. But it is very close. Robes wise, on the Sideshow, I would say the robe is nicer. It's a slightly nicer colour. It's like more of a natural looking colour that reminds me of the show more, how it looks in the show, whereas it's a bit more of like a sand, like a beachy sand colour on the Hot Toys one. So that is something I would give a point to the Sideshow one for. I know on the new Sideshow one, people have been saying that the cheeks are a lot more blended, the hair looks better, and it's a better piece overall. So I'm gonna have to get that one as well, and have all three, and then have, you know, a review on the three when that one comes too. But yeah, I would say when you add into the fact that you can't move the limbs, you know, it's just a statue, the cheeks are too red, The face looks a bit too smushed in my opinion. The ears look really good. I think the ears, arguably look better on the Sideshow one than on the Hot Toys one. Yeah, I would say so. Also, the fact that his face is stuck in this like really sad, give me the eggs kind of vibe. Like he looks like he's sad for food 24/7. I don't like that as much as his look on this one where he looks like he's having a great time and he's been fed. So this to me is like before Hungry Grogu and like after not Hungry Grogu. But yeah, I think it is really nice. And we get the ball as well, the magnetic ball. So let me get that out real quick. Okay. The ball is bigger on the Sideshow one. And it's got more of like a light blue look to it. So it's a lot more lighter colour and bigger than on the Hot Toys one. So Hot Toys one smaller, darker blue, and almost like a black round the inseams here. And on this one, it's like a light blue, and it is a bigger ball. I mean, this is kind of a small thing, but I would say the Hot Toys ball is looks a bit more like expensive looking than the Sideshow one. It looks a bit cheaper, but it is still really good, and that is just looking at the really minor details. But it's still really nice. So I'm guessing that just pops on. Does it pop on? Oh, here we go. Okay, so it pops into his hand there, but it's difficult to see because I can't move his hand, and the sleeves basically come down to almost cover the ball. But it does look really cool, and yeah, that does look really good actually. I'm quite surprised I actually like the Hot Toys one more. I know I was going to like the fact that you could, you can change the parts and it's more of like a movable figure than it is a statue, like the Sideshow one is. But I am really taken back by the cheeks. The eyes are really good. The ears look really good. The robe I'd say is definitely better on the Sideshow one than it is on the Hot Toys one. Yeah, ratings wise, I'm going to give this a 9. For how much it cost, I'm going to put the total on the screen for how much it cost, including having to pick it up from the post office and pay that fee, the extra fee, because it came from America. It is really nice. I feel a bit harsh giving it a 9, but it is not as good as the Grogu is, and that I gave that a 10. So if I gave that a 10 and that's a better figure, this is a 9. But side by side, I think it still looks really good. But if you wanted to get one with a more serious expression and a nicer robe, and obviously the statue, then this is a good one to go for. But I do really like the fact that you can change the ears, you can change the hands. Quality wise, I think I prefer this one. You know, people might see that one as more realistic, but personally I see this one as the better one overall. So yeah, I would give this a 10 as I did in my original review, and I'd give the Sideshow one, the original Sideshow Grogu, I would give that a 9. So it's still really nice. I just have to take a few marks away for a few of the things I didn't like the hair and the cheeks, and the face does seem a bit too smushed. But yeah, I really like it, and in some ways it is more realistic. I actually like the fact it's got slightly smaller eyes, and arguably the mouth as well probably looks better, and the nose maybe looks better on this one, and the robe looks better on the Sideshow one too. But yeah, with everything taken into consideration, it's a close second to me, so this is a 9. And it'd be interesting to see how I felt if I got this one first, did that one for my first review, and then did this one after now. It'd be really interesting to see what I thought then, but because this is where I've done it, I like this one more. So yeah, a 10 and a 9 for this new one. It'd be really cool to get the third one as well, and then have all 3, and then I can do a review of all 3 together, because I do want to get the new Sideshow one too, because I think that one would probably be the best out of the 3. So yeah, I'll have to look into try and get a deal on that one and get that too. So that'll be really cool. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, I'm gonna have a ton of videos coming out soon on loads of different things. I did the Doom Crucible review because I got the Crucible for like a really good price, and I reviewed that. And I basically went onto Etsy after, and I've bought loads of swords and things from different games that I like Bloodborne, Baldur's Gate. So yeah, there'll be tons more videos coming out soon, which will be really cool. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.